All right. September 8th, 2017. Had a rough day. um, I shouldn't even been trading today. I was busy with work and I was trying to squeeze in some trades, and I ended up screwing some plays up. But all I can say is that I guess I'm happy I just ended up not down too much. Um, ALNY was on the watch list. Second day play. Yesterday had the big drop, and if you look at the daily chart, it made a engulfing candle to the downside. Very bearish. The only thing my concern was that it was at the 50% retracement. So I played against the 50% retracement. I went very small. That's the only thing that was able to withhold the big spike. Um, it was right at the open. What I was playing was a dropping dimes, failed VWAP, failed open. So I was looking for that big push down and flush below the 50% retracement. But it held here once, twice, and then this big candle is just pretty much a surprise. It was like a 20 cent a spread, so it was kind of hard to get out. I was trying to get out here, and then I was chasing, and then I think it popped, and I was like, I think I just ended up trailing it. Very small loss because risk management. I didn't go in too heavy, so I was okay with the loss. It hit my stop loss. I was wrong, and then as you can see, I ended up reversing. But then it held here. So I think overall, even if I was chasing or if I would have added more, probably would have turned out to be a losing play because I ended up holding the 50% retracement, which is here. Um, I think the 50% retracement and Fibonacci level, I set it up from, I think it's a weekly, so it's very strong. Yeah, from up here. Where is it at? 100% from there. So very strong. Anyways, I took the loss. I was happy with it because I didn't size in, and it's all about position sizing. Uh, EFX, that was a big play. Screwed it up in so many levels. At first, I had seen this drop, and then drop big from the open from 122 down to 117. So it's a $5 drop, and I didn't want to chase because when you have big drops like this, you usually have a big bounce. And the thing is that I had a support, and I think I was looking at the support from all the way back here, and that's exactly where it bounced. And so at first, I was very happy I didn't chase um, for a short, but then once I noticed that it was starting to reverse here, I ended up taking the short with this high of the day risk. And what I was playing here was for a crack of the VWAP and crack of the open. So I started here in my position, then I added more, anticipating of the break of the VWAP, in which it did. I mean, this is a 5 minute candle, but if you're looking like at a 3 minute candle or so, which I think I was because it was very volatile, it seemed like it was just going to continue flushing down and retest the 117. And then this candle just completely caught me by surprise. A big push up, and even though it came up to my stop loss, I did not panic because it was just a lot of wicks, and you could just see a lot of sellers again just sitting up here, and they're pushing it down, pushing it down. So once it came down to this area, I actually ended up adding way more. And the problem with this one is that the range was very wide. So from my entry point from 123, 122.38, I think I had an average about 122.50 and popped all the way to 125. So it was a $2.50 move. So which was big because I think I was going in pretty decent size in there. And so I didn't panic. I wasn't looking at my P&L, which I don't even look at my P&L anymore. But once it came down here, another setup formation formed because it was the double top. That's what I was playing here, a double top there, and I was looking for a flush to continue dropping. But by this time, because I knew I was just in very heavy, I ended up scaling out, and I ended up with the scratch trade. Misplayed in very different levels. I think what I could have done different is not added here. If I wouldn't added there, probably would have felt comfortable with this push and maybe add here around this area and then let it flush down and maybe cover down here. I think that's what I would have done different. I think what really screwed me up was just adding right here. Should have just left it alone, but it is what it is. I turned a big loser into a scratch trade, which I hate doing. And then the other one, KR, I was actually looking for a push. I had hope for this one because Kroger's uh, down here in Houston. There's one of our big supermarkets down here, so I did a lot of shopping there when I was in during the hurricane, and so I had seen there's a lot of support there, and I was playing my play based off that support. It was gapping down, although they had a really good earnings. It was gapping down, so I was playing the support here, the $21 mark, and then once I first added, I think I added too soon, but I added very small. Then once it held here, $21 area, and it started pushing up, I added way more, and I was looking for this push and to cross the 2182, and maybe take off from there. But as you can see, it didn't do that. So once it cracked the open and the VWAP, I took some of my risk off. I was gonna give it a little bit more breathing room to have push it higher, but didn't do that. So I just ended up covering and stopping out the rest of my position down here. So overall, I had a red day, uh, but because of my position sizing, I'm comfortable taking this red day. I'm still green for the week, so that's what I'm happy for. Just staying green for the week. I'm not sizing in too much anymore, so I'm comfortable. Anyways, overall, I think lessons learned today. It's I knew from the beginning I was busy with work and I shouldn't even played at all because I finished my watch list again like about 5 minutes before the market opened. So I think that affects factor into my trading today. But anyway, that's it, and talk to you guys later.